Allow yourself to feel without carrying it all. One of the things for us as ADHD empaths is that we have to learn, and this is, I don't want to do too many shoulds, but this is one for us specifically, that we have to learn to allow energy to flow through us, not to get stuck within us. The problem is that when we don't allow ourselves to feel our feelings, and a lot of us live through that because we live in a society that teaches us not to express our emotions, not to feel our emotions, like stop being sad, stop crying, so we don't learn to feel the feels. So what happens with those feelings is they stay in our energetic system, and once we have waves of energy from someone else, that erupts and becomes bigger. So the best thing that you can do for yourself is allow yourself to feel the feels. Like I said, to allow yourself to feel without carrying the weight. And that happens, for example, you can do that by creating time containers where you say, okay, today I had that, like, for example, I remember way back when I was in the corporate life, that I would set a time, because you can't while you're at work, but I would, in the evening at home, would go like, okay, so today this person triggered me, or that person, created not so beautiful feelings inside of me. So I want to see what these feelings want to share with me, and give yourself space and time to feel the feels. Again, please always do it in a safe space, meaning have someone next to you, or if you're strong enough, you can do it by yourself, but have certain safety things around you. Like, for example, have your favorite food waiting for you, or have your favorite series waiting for you afterwards, so that you can sort of like relax out of it. But give yourself time, and you're going to notice the more you practice this is going to help you to release emotions faster. And once you do that, again, it has the beautiful effect that you're not going to be carrying everything by yourself. And with that, allow yourself to acknowledge that releasing of the feelings. If you acknowledge a fear, if you acknowledge hate, if you acknowledge pain inside of your system, I'm not saying that you're going to go out there when you want to feel the anger and you're going to go and hit someone. I'm not saying that. Don't, please. We don't want to do that, but you want to release that energy inside of you. And the best thing to do that is at first to acknowledge it's there, because we tend to hide it away. I don't know. I don't want to, I'm never angry. I don't want to be angry. And, and that's going to go inside. If you don't let it out, it's going to start eating you up from inside. So that's one big thing that you want to add to this. And I know my favorite, but I know that if you're just a little bit like me, you probably don't want to do that with people around you. But having a good cry is also an amazing release of emotions. And, sometimes when I can't even express the emotions, because, when you're in a family system, you don't want to be sitting there going like, start crying, and then your family's going like, what's happening? And they all want to change it. No, we do, I just want to have a cry. I just want to have a good cry. So again, find yourself a safe space for yourself where you can do that. In my case, sometimes, giving you this as a little tip, because sometimes we can't in the moment that the emotion comes up. So we want to do it at some other point. And then at some other point, we're like, okay, I'm feeling the feels, but I'm not feeling the cry right now. So sometimes actually watching a sad movie, sad rom-com, rom-coms are not sad, but you know what I mean? They have this ending that usually always gets you, and then it makes you cry, and that helps you. Because sometimes it just needs that. And that's actually one of my things that I actually use for myself is watch something sad, because it helps me release. It helps me, and it doesn't have anything to do with the series or the movie that I'm watching. It helps me set the trigger, and then and then I take the time to just release, to let the emotions go through me, just wash, like it's like washing through you, and it's like a washing of the soul, of your own energy, and that allows you to feel the feels more and more. The more you practice this, you're going to be able to feel the feels, feel the emotions without having to carry that weight that comes with it. follow for more tips for ADHD empaths.